got the front grill. I can see me, I can see you, and we've got the grill.
You see my hat?
Yep.
Or is it my too tall?
Hi guys. Nope, your hat's in there. And I got
Is there a red light? You see a red dot?
Oh wow. Recording.
Cool.
We got it down.
Well, this is our new series about interviewing folks about their trucks, what they like and what they don't like about it. And of course, we got Kelsey. Kelsey interviews all of our trucks, so she's in everything we do, but she's got a lot of trucks. She has a collection of Ram trucks, Dodge trucks. Now you're even getting some Fords here at the old lot. But this is her 2016 Ram. So tell us about it. What's special?
So this one's the 1500 Ecodiesel, and I am in love with this truck. I really am. This is probably, well, we bought it to be the grocery getter and take the kids to school, and it's definitely serving its purpose, and it's wonderful getting 30 miles to the gallon and being able to play and do whatever I need to do.
Well, that's cool. And this Ecodiesel, what power does it have?
It has 240 horsepower and 420 foot-pounds of torque, so it's got everything it needs to be. And then we've got another 40 horse over tune on it.
Oh, so. Yeah, you tuned it up. And what's transmission?
It's got the 8-speed.
8-speed. If it's the German transmission, and it's an Italian diesel.
Yes.
So you're like a world truck here. Come on this.
Around.
And you got a 4-inch lift.
4-inch lift.
And you got Falcon. Looks like they're all-terrain tires.
Yep.
Yeah, now those are on 17-inch wheels?
17-inch wheels.
Okay, cool. And then you got a tonneau cover, you put the running boards on. I mean, I love the bug shield, the chrome bug shield, man. Lights those guys up so you can see them. It's an awesome truck. And it's a short bed, of course, but that's 5'7". This is longer than a lot of people's short beds are 5'6". So you're making headway. But goodness, this thing should plow through snow. And
it goes through snow.
I want you to get a locker, and I want to see this climb some rocks. I think that'd be so cool. Well, thanks.
Not a problem. Come with us.
It's a gorgeous truck. Mr. Truck here with another exciting trailer accessory review. This one's for your gooseneck trailer. It's from Gen Y Hitches. It's called the Cushion Surge Coupler. Torsion Flex. So it's kind of like a torsion axle on a horse trailer. And inside here are those torsions. And so as this thing flexes, those will move up and down. Gen Y hitches. All you have to do is look at them. They're built like a bulldozer. It's all heavy-duty plate metal. Make them adjustable hitches, pencil hitches, shock-absorbing hitches with torsion, like a torsion axle on a horse trailer. These things will last you forever. You cannot find a better built adjustable hitch. Well, in the cab with Kelsey and her 19 or 2000.
I would love a 19, but it's a 16.
Yeah, her 2016 1500 Ram with the Ecodiesel. We're flying right along here on the road. This is a crew cab. So cool. These, you have the knob shifter. Some people like them, some people don't. I'm actually used to them now.
I'm getting more and more used to it, driving it every day.
Yeah. I stopped complaining.
It takes some time. It takes some time.
You got a moonroof with this is a crew cab. Laramie's got everything in. You got the 3 child seats in the back. I know you've got 2 kids, but I suppose you get to watch a few of them too.
We've got cousins, so there's always a third seat.
That's awesome. Well, you've had this what, a couple years now?
Yep, going on 3 years.
Well, that's good. And I know you're one of the people I know, and I know a lot of people with these diesels on these Rams. There's 3-liter V6. And you're getting, what, 13 or 30 miles to the gallon, aren't you?
Not 13.
Not 13, yeah.
We're on the closer to 30 side, yes. Anywhere from 20 to 30, depending on how conservative I drive or what I'm doing with it. So.
Well, that's cool, because I've got a lot of friends with these trucks, and most all of them are getting 30. So, and I was looking up the specs on them. I mean, they're showing that they went up, I can't remember if it was 16 or if it was 17, when they had all the problems with these rascals for emissions and all that, but they were rated at 28 on the highway on a 2-wheel drive, and 27 and 27 with a 4-wheel drive, and most everybody I know is getting 30. So, and that's good. We're up here in the high country, so we're way above sea level.
So it's fine.
Yeah, and it surprises me how well these do. So, at one point they rated up to 29 in a 2-wheel drive, but these are so cool. And you get this all in black. Of course, you're young. You can go out there and polish it every week. I know you guys use some special additives on it to keep it from collecting so much dust. What's that called?
It's ceramic coated. So.
Ceramic coated.
Yep.
Well, that's cool.
It helps a little bit, that's for sure.
What's this thing? You got some kind of a sun guard here too. That's
it's
not normal, whatever
visor.
that is. Oh, that's a visor. It's not a visor on top. That's just a window visor.
It's a tint visor.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, I've seen that on semis before, never on a pickup. You're doing good.
Works out.
This is one fancy truck. And you got the 8-speed automatic, and I'm surprised that that's a ZF. That's a German transmission. It's a very good transmission. And, you know, the your 240 horsepower and 420 foot-pounds of torque. And that's pretty cool.
It gets off the line and goes. We haven't had this model in how many years?
Yeah, I know. It's been a while since the half-ton. This is like the first half-ton diesel in over 10 years. But this VM V6 from Italy is all now owned by Fiat Chrysler. For a while there, this was like half and half with General Motors owned half of it, and Fiat owned the other half, and then Fiat Chrysler bought out GM, which is kind of weird because they never actually produced anything. GM didn't, and that was a surprise to me.
I thought they just held patent.
Well, they actually owned part of the company. Yeah, they owned part of it. But then they never used it. And, you know, that was when Chrysler had to make that decision between wanting the Cummins 5.0 that Titan ended up with Nissan, or get this VM. And they went with the VM, and I'm sure there was quite a bit of cost savings there. But, yeah, this is an interesting engine. And apparently it's working for fuel mileage, and it's, you know, it's pretty good value when you're buying one of these. And now they'll be coming out new pretty soon because I think they're getting all the EPA lawsuits are finishing up.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's all going to be good.
Well, it seems like they were selling like hotcakes too.
Well, they were.
Get on the lot fast enough.
Yeah, the dealers really were looking for them, wanting them. Yep. And, you know, everybody was going through their little emissions thing, the VWs and all those guys, and Chrysler. And I think everybody else has been kind of dipping and diving from the EPA now.
Yep.
But, yeah. Well, now it's all pretty, so we can take pictures of the outside.
Should be dry by the time we get home.
Yeah, awesome. So how fast does this go? What's the fastest you had it? Does it go 110 or? Well, I mean, on a pasture road or someplace that'd totally be legal for you to let it wide open. I'm just curious.
Vandermeer, she has gone over 100. So.
Really? Oh, you took it to Vandermeer, huh?
Yes.
Wow. What did it do the quarter in?
It was only 13 something, but it was quick.
Oh, that's cool. I should have been there and videoed you. That would have been awesome. So this is already a race truck, huh?
No, that's not what we bought it for.
Oh, so I'm going to put compound turbos and
grocery getter. All the kids around.
Yes,
but
this is Mama's car.
Mama's truck, yep. All the other ones at home are the play toys.
Yeah, you've got a lot of these. You're kind of a Dodge Ram person.
Well, we've got 2 Fords now too, so.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, one's got that 7.3 and one has a Cummins in it.
One has a 7.3 and one has a Cummins. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. So you know, well, that's good. You're branching out a little bit. Now you just got to get a Duramax. Add to the collection.
Yeah.
Quite the collection.
We're trying. We'll see.
Yabba dabba doo.
More on the expensive side. So just gotta grab the right one.
Have you changed exhaust on this?
The exhaust is, no, this one, the exhaust is the same. This one has a 40 horse tune that is done by Corey Willis, and we've done upgrade on the shock suspension. There's a lift on it.
Is it a 3?
Tires.
How's much of the lift?
4.
It's a 4-inch lift. Wow. Well, that's cool. Now, the tune, is it an ECU tune or is it a program tune? Or?
ECU.
Okay,
ECU.
so you got a whole new ECU.
Nope, we took it out, sent it in.
Oh, I see.
So we were down for a week and a half while we were on vacation. We didn't have a truck. So.
Yeah.
But we went on vacation anyways.
Yeah, cool.
So we sent that in. Fender flares,
40
tires.
horsepower. Yeah, you got Falcons on here. They're Falcon now, used to be known for a drifting tire on Mustangs and all that. And now they are hitting hard the truck market.
Yeah, they make great tires.
Yeah, the Gladiator that I was playing with the other day, it has new Falcons from the factory. So grabbing that again Tuesday. But yeah, this has got a nice sized cab.
Nice size cab.
A lot of room in front of those seats, actually.
The kids don't kick the seats, which is nice.
Yeah. What size of tires are they?
Another 17 grams, and I think we're not 30 bucks. I'll look.
Yeah, very quiet.
We did the air filter, or the air box.
Yeah, it's got a cool air intake. What kind is it?
K&N.
K&N. Well, cool. That's what people do. They buy these trucks and everybody modifies them. You got a tonneau cover, you got a 4-inch lift, you got the different wheels, you got the really cool bug shield on there. I like those chrome bug shields. And then you've got tonneau cover, and what else have you done to the outside?
We had to put fender flares on because the tires were a little wider.
Fender flares, yes.
We did the window guards.
Yeah.
I am going to the tow mirrors here probably in May. I don't know, just kind of keep fiddling around with it.
Well, like I said, you're going to see me, you just have to fill up the cart, load them up, get some deals, bring it back. Questions I've gotten from people. And I was going to talk about this truck a little bit more. This is a 2016, and it's a 3-liter V6, 420 torque, and this will actually tow 9,200 pounds, and it looks like the payload's 1,600. They don't tell us if that's 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive, I guess we'll find out, but we're going to say this one's rated 28 on the highway, 20 in the city, 28 on the highway.
Getting about 30.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like this year, the 16 is when they did the HFE version of the engine that pushed the fuel mileage up to the 29. That would make sense if you're getting 30. This 30. Is like the first year they did the EPA got it up to 29. And that's on a 2-wheel drive, so still 4-wheel drive is probably still rated somewhere around 28 the way this is good looking. But this Ecodiesel is quite the thing, and it. Let's see. We talked about the ZF, the German 8-speed in here. First gear is clear down to 471. That's way down there. And the last overdrive is probably 2 overdrives. The last one is at 0.67.
Because I can. Well, no, I can't go through gears on this one.
Does it show you the gears later on?
When I'm driving, it does. Oh, well, gear plus and minus, yeah.
Yeah. So you can upshift there in your steering wheel. Now, what I thought was cool about this when it first came out is the DEF tank is 8 gallons. And then the big 1-ton is 5 gallons.
That's silly.
Yes.
That's silly.
Big 1-ton dually only gets 5 and you got 8. You can do laps around those guys. I mean, and you're going to get quite a bit better fuel mileage than what those big ones are because they're dually and they drag and all that stuff. But yeah.
I don't know why I would need, well, I know why I'd need 8, but I don't know why they put the small tanks in the 1-tons and the dualies. That seems silly.
That is. And then even their fuel tanks, well, how big is your fuel tank?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but the dualies are on 32.
Yeah.
Ford's got one now, an 8-foot. The standard is 48. My little half-ton is 36. So it always surprises me, but
I don't know if I have a fuel receipt in here from the last time I got fuel, because that would tell me.
But it does hold 10.5 quarts of oil, which is very good for that size of an engine. I always like to have more oil capacity when it's possible. Did this thing do it again? Did it come back on? You and your radio. Wow. You know how high the RPM goes? And it's got a rev limiter at 4,800. Is that where you shift about 4,000?
It's
a
little less.
You got a nice gauge cluster. I always liked how those looked.
That's pretty.
But yeah.
It's laid out nicely.
And this, up till I think 17, was in Ward's top engine category for ever since it was born. Well, 14, 15, 16. I think 13 was when it came out, I think. I was trying to remember.
So right on after.
Yeah. Now, another thing we're doing,
because I'm interviewing people in their trucks and what they like about their trucks. What's your favorite thing about this truck?
Favorite thing about this truck is how easy it is to get everybody in and how efficient it is. Because there's no other way I can have 30 miles to the gallon.
Right, it's like a car.
Yeah, there's no other way. I was thinking when I was going to go back to a pickup, it's going to be that 13, 14, 15 range. And then my first fill up, I'm going, well, I have 400 miles left on my tank, and I'm at I'm 3/4 of a tank. So. Yeah. I've seen that where you're getting closer to 700 miles out of a tank, which is really cool. Now and it's quiet, and you got good visibility. You're up high. Of course, you've lifted it, so you can go rock climbing. I want to video you rock climbing with this thing. Does it have rear locker? Does it have? It does not have the rear locker.
Doesn't have rear locker. Okay, we got to do that. You got to put a locker.
Well, and we'll put it on the list of things to do.
Well, that's good. Well, what I'm trying to do also with these owner interviews is to cover some Q&A. Okay. Because I get a lot of Q&A. We used to answer them all on Facebook, and now I'm trying to do a few of them at a time. So if you want...
So this one says, "Hi Kent, watch all you guys on YouTube, great info. Have a question that I can't get answered. I have a 2018 F-150 Super Crew short bed with a 3.5 liter EcoBoost with a max tow package like your truck. In the Ford 18 RV and trailer towing guide, it shows the GCWR of 18,100 pounds and a max towing capacity of 12,700 pounds. The sticker on the door shows the payload of 1,411 pounds. Payload. Truck is 4,738 pounds, 36 gallons of gas, 227 pounds. Passengers is 586 pounds, miscellaneous 200 pounds. Total payload 5,751 pounds. So can I tow a trailer up to 6,949 pounds with a weight distributing hitch, or do I still have to figure in the payload of the truck to help? Or do I still have to figure in the payload of the truck to your help would be great. Thanks, Jimmy.
That's good. I'm just going to look at the stats on here. I'd say yes, you can hold that almost 7,000 pounds. And he did a lot of homework here, and he shows what the weight of the gas tank is. When they figure your curb weight, they give you a full tank of gas and a 150-pound passenger, and then that's where your curb weight is. And he's saying, looks like this curb weight's 47.38. And that's what's wrong with these half tons. What's actually in the heavy duties too is they'll give you this giant trailer towing number and this little payload number, and that doesn't give you room for the tongue weight and passengers. Yep. So like on my truck, if I try to get to that 12,800, I can't have any passengers, and I may have to cut one toe off, to make it all fit in those numbers. But no, I think you're fine at the 7,000 pounds. But you don't have to take off the gas. But he did everything else right on here, but it's amazing. This is a truck. You start off thinking it'll hold 12,000 or tow 12,000 pounds when you're down to about 7, and you figure out the real weight of your truck and all that. And I was surprised on mine, and I'm going to have a hard time hitting 12.8 if I just I have to take out toolboxes and guns. Everything has to come out of my truck to haul my biggest trailer. So yes, I think he's doing very well there. But I think and you do the payload. Your tongue weight is figured in your payload. So you take your payload, and you minus the passengers, you minus everything else, and he did that. He had miscellaneous 200 pounds and made his total payload 5751. So you figure in the weight of his trailer, which is going to be somewhere around 700 pounds, the tongue weight, and he's right at the weight he wants to be, about around 7,000 pounds. So good job, Jimmy. You're doing your homework, and I think you're accurate there. Now, what's this guy say?
Alrighty, so Blaine says, well, someone suggested you may be the one to contact about this question. I built a home up on a ridge, which results in a steep grade driveway to get to my home. The driveway is about 400 feet long, and it is about a 32-degree angle. I'm trying to figure out if a Dodge 5500 4x4 flatbed truck with a 6.7 Cummins could pull a 15,000-pound tractor on a 25-foot gooseneck up this steep hill. The acceleration speed of the truck at the bottom of the driveway would only allow me to be about 15 miles per hour due to the start of the hill is in the curve. Any thoughts appreciated? I'm thinking no. Thank you, Blaine.
Okay, well, cool. Well, Blaine, I'm thinking yes. Because you're talking about 5,500, so you're geared down there. I mean, hopefully you have a 410 or even lower. You can get that on a 5,500 Dodge cab and chassis. So yeah, 32s is a lot. I mean, big angle. But apparently he built this house, so he's done this drive many times. He's only talking 400 feet. But you know, one of the biggest advantages he has, and this is a Cummins 6-cylinder, and it's a 15,000-pound trailer. I suppose that's with the gooseneck. Now I hope that's total weight's 15, maybe higher than that. But one advantage is, you know, he's got a 6-cylinder. 6 cylinders can lug down. They lug down easier, and it's less stressful on them than it's a V8. So he can take that puppy and put it, you know, in drive and just let it find that highest gear and actually lug it and not have to accelerate a whole lot, keep his tires from spinning. And I think he could do that. I think he wouldn't have a problem doing that. And I think he's got an advantage with that 6-cylinder Cummins. But and hopefully he's geared down even 430 or lower. He might be, you know, a 455 or something. I'm not sure what the ratios are on the cabin chassis on Dodge's 5500. But yeah, I would say yes, Blaine, go for it. But you know, I hope it's not snowing when you do it. Up to dry day, I don't know. I don't know how tall your mountain is you're climbing up, but yeah, that's cool. When we interview people that owns these trucks, the owners, I should come up with a cool name for this. You know, owners rides or something. But anyway, so what's the one thing you don't like about this truck?
The short bed. I should have bought a longer bed.
Oh, this is 5'7". Mine's 5'6". You're an inch longer than my truck.
But
yeah, and can you even get this in a long bed? I'm not sure you can. Yeah, you're kind of stuck there.
But that's all right. I can always buy a different truck. So.
Well, you got a lot of trucks. You got some 8-footers probably somewhere around here.
do.
So, and I have that same problem. I have to take a toolbox out to get a 4-wheeler in there. I'm not happy. I would have loved to just have the 6.5, which I could have had on my truck. But I was trying to save money, so I waited too long to the end of the year, and they were all gone. You know, so that's how that goes. Well, let's do. I'm going to walk around. And we'll look at the outside of this truck now that you got it all pretty, all cleaned up. It's a sparkly paint job. What's that called?
It is pearl.
Wow.
Pearl something.
Yeah, that's not just black. Nope. That's all reflect like nail polish.
It is pearl. Let's see if it says it's in here. Do. I might have to grab the book.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
The book.
That color, but I think it's it's gorgeous. And there's the running board. Did you add the running board?
That one, yes.
Okay.
The other one that came with it was not the same.
Oh, is it the black one or? Oh, you got the sliding rear window.
Tonneau cover pulling up on the side when it gets hot.
Yeah.
Got it a little too tight.
Yeah, dual exhaust. That's that cool one, goes into the bumper. Ram is way ahead of everybody on that. I think they're all going to start. I mean, Chevy's doing a flat one, the square one that goes through the bumper. It's a Laramie. So cool. You already got a hitch on it. Now, see, it's a 4-inch lift.
Okay.
Now, this is coil, right? It's not air?
It's coil, not air.
Cool. That probably made it easier to do a lift.
Yeah, it did.
The air would have been tough.
Did.
Yeah, a lot of people are finding out if you're going to lift them, you want to start with a coil. But that shed did rode real nice.
It does. It does.
Yeah, it's a half ton. It rides like a half ton should ride. Oh, it's a nice truck.
It is. Yeah.
Ah, I'm jealous. I want that. I like all the chrome. You got just the right amount of chrome on that.
I don't know, that new Ford, it's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Why?
Eating my grass trimmings.